Hey everyone, it's Rolls. Welcome to episode 34? Yes, of the Metal Gear Solid 2 playthrough. Um, Exposition dump time, everyone. But, yeah, there's like a half hour here of nothing but talking. But, we can give some context and clues to it. Oh yeah, hit Y repeatedly or you will lose your life. I had to have my cousin, of all people, do this on hard mode for me. I was like, here, try to tap this button as quick as you can. Way back in the day, on the PS2 version. But yeah, take half my life, just be a dick, I guess.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
Always like this part.
What was your objective then?
Solidus is almost single-minded in his pursuit of the Patriots. Again, Solidus was the hero all along, LOL. But
Information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information
1
they
second.
want to filter out is contained in
got the sneezes lately. That kind of this kind of stuff happens to me here, like these change of season moments. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy spring's right around the corner as the time of this recording, but I always get I get headaches easier. When I was a kid, my nose used to bleed from the change in weather, actually, but I'm just sneezing now, which I can deal with, but excuse me.
But we have our own plans to carry out.
Yep, spring's on the way.
Don't care for it anyway.
Honestly, I have to say,
Ready to go.
a nuclear strike won't stop them.
spring might be my favorite season.
It will damage their
I know everyone is about, fall and the leaves change and football's back and it's the best time in sports because you have playoff baseball and football and hockey and basketball. Anyway. Fall's great. Winter's cool because people are still on about Christmas and New Year's even as adults.
find so funny.
Not that it's wrong to be excited about those things or whatever big holiday you celebrate in December, you know. And of course a lot of people are still summer because of as a kid it's time off school and everything, and even as an adult it's like a good time to take your little vacation if you want to go somewhere and do stuff and just have a good time. Fun in the sun type stuff, but I don't think spring gets enough love. Like the season of new beginnings, and it's starting to get warm, but it's not too hot. That crisp spring air when you go outside of your door in the morning, and it's like chilly but not really cold. Yeah. Anyway, I should talk about this part. Hey, Yuna's up. Yeah, so I probably alluded to it before, but everything is like a recreation of Shadow Moses. And playing this and then playing the first game, it was like, oh, I can totally see that. But if I played Metal Gear Solid 1 first and didn't know any better, I would think they're just doing continuity nods like with the ninja and everything. Not an actual recreation of fucking Shadow Moses. I mean, it's pretty amazing. Yeah, I know. Beep, beep, you're done. I have my laptop hooked up to the TV right now, and it's nice to have a big screen just for editing and whatnot, you know. Don't have to look down. Plus, I'll be honest, when I'm recording, I don't want background noise. So putting it on the laptop and letting me watch it on the screen, it's kind of uses the TV without going crazy with it. Fat Man here, this is an interesting thing too. That he's directly working for the Patriots here. He kind of does feel like a bit of a gut check boss. Because from the time you land or swim into, I guess we didn't land with the Marines, but swim into the big shell, your forward progress is insanely driven. I mean, with the bombs and everything, like, you're on a time limit sometimes. But I think after Fat Man is when you can really kind of relax and go and collect the dog tag. I collected them through the playthrough, but you can go and collect the dog tags sort of proper. And Ocelot's like blowing people's minds right now. The final guards for the Shell 1 are placed in place after Fat Man. So that's a perfect time, you know, to get your dog tag hunting on. The most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. I always like that line.
We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg.
You know, a lot of people have criticism for certain parts of this story or how it's too convoluted and everything. But do you know how hard it is to write a character like Ocelot that's manages until the very end, after being an antagonist, sometimes one of the central antagonists in a story, that you still don't know what side he's on. Like, in the very end, he was really working like for Big Boss. Now, not all the time, you know, completely in that, but like his connection that he got to Boss through, I guess, Snake Eater, which is coming up, the next game to be played on here. I was playing through that again too on the PlayStation Network version. I ended up almost getting Peace Walker achievement again. I killed one guard before the Sorrow's like river walk of death. Here's getting in a little bit about fortune.
It wasn't magic or some new age mumbo jumbo.
Certainly wasn't your psychic talents.
It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
It's like everyone is realizing just how deep this goes. They introduced the concept of the Patriots, and it's like, yeah, everything so far has been in some way engineered by them, or engineered against them. Like, they is the central force opposite, you know, everyone. Man, Ocelot's voice actor is so good.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
He really shit talks everyone completely. Said, listen, fuckos, here's what's really going on.
It missed.
taste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural, only cutting-edge technology. Bastard.
That's actually an interesting line that was just said, now that I think about it for a second. There's no such thing as magic or mumbo jumbo, only cutting edge technology. That's kind of becomes true later on. Like Vamp's whole thing about like, oh, he's a vampire and this and that. It's like, he just has nanomachines. Everyone nanomachines. Which I feel like gives it some levity in the like some not levity but grounding in the universe. But there are still some things that are unexplained.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Thought it was going to be a similar fight to Liquid from the first game. When you see it set up like this. I have to watch how I say things, because again, I did play this game first. But, I mean, the similarities there, I can see people thinking that it would be the same thing.
How's this then?
So, like, at this point, I mean, it's everyone against Ocelot. He basically laid out the plans of the Patriots and was like, hey, this whole time we've just been playing you guys against each other in pursuit of a larger goal. Well, here's what I just said. Like, so is there magic or oh boy. It seems like it would do too much damage. Yeah, see, is it magic or nanomachines? Like, it's actually making the bullets move, so... Like, what's going on here? Not the bullets, the missiles, I mean.
What the? Impossible.
What are you doing at that windowsill?
I can see my family again.
Damn. Try this instead.
Uh-oh. Oh. It's his arm again. Remember this from the tanker. Again, this is where the context of the first game would have done me well, to know that he had his arm cut off by the ninja and everything. It's a pretty cool shot of it standing up. Oh, it's Liquid again.
I've been waiting for this. It can't be.
Was Ocelot's "I've been waiting for this" line a reference to that? Because that's awesome. He says that a few times in 3.
inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly.
A little exposition. More exposition.
Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out.
So Liquid played Snake again just to get him here to kill him.
Free me. After all,
Or to kill each other. Whatever Liquid's end goal here is. It's never really explained what he wants. He wants to get rid of the Patriots and start Outer Heaven again, like Big Boss.
why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one Big Boss.
Nice moon effect in the sky there. I don't know if I ever saw that before. Or ever noticed it.
Liquid, stop this thing!
Hey, Snake, you coming?
Alright, so Snake's gonna chase after him in the ray. Which, I mean, obviously creates issues to begin with. Like, is Snake holding onto the tail or what? Anyway, Arsenal's plummeting out of the sky at this point. Things are getting super serious. Not sure what bridge that's supposed to be. Be nice if it was a callback, if it was the Verrazano Bridge and a callback to the opening. Well, that's not necessarily the bridge we see at the opening, is it? Verrazano was just a checkpoint. Huh. Anyway, it's going ashore at this point.